What's up guys, Yu-Gi-Oh! Here, new meta got revealed. So as always, keep in mind there are no promos this time around. There will be no guarantee of no short printing. In fact, that pretty much guarantees there will be short printing. Don't be an idiot, don't buy this product, buy singles. Which in generally applies to this economic product. I wish they would make the product here better. Anyways, let's look at some of the reprints. So a Danger reprint, always nice. Connector. You know, if you don't have the copies, get them here, they will be cheap. Some other cheap stuff, Phantasme, it's not as great anymore as it used to be. Back when everyone was forced to play things, yeah, it was a really solid main deck card even. Now it's more of a side deck card, it's still terrible, get your copies if you can get them. Wielder might always go up, I mean it's it's going to be a timeless card. If Emergency Deathboard ever goes up, it will be even better, that's why I doubt that it will ever go up, but you know, it's nice to have. Savage Dragon, huge reprint here. Wasn't entirely sure if it would be in here. It could have gone to Maximum Gold, for example. Pretty nice reprint here. Sunlight Wolf, I believe that card is somewhat pricey still. And the Guard Dragons, that's nice to see as well. I believe this one was like common, it's not that high rarity. I wish I would show rarity for some of the cards here. Cheaper Charmer, Links, always good. Nails Fusion, not a bad card to have either, definitely recommend having it. Just like the World Legacy Card Dragon, never a bad card to have. Pot of Extravagance, another reprint already, okay. I mean, yeah, if you're planning to play Control or in any shape or form, you need 3 of those. And not even just Control, a lot of decks need to run it, so if the price goes to an affordable point, get it. I mean, you won't have physical play at a high level anyway for a long while, so you can just, if you play with friends, just proxy it. It's only a matter of time until, like, within a year it's probably going to be a structure deck, so if you're in no rush to get it, don't get it yet, it's going to be a chase card, it's still going to be expensive. I mean, Pot of Desires also was in a situation like this, and then it went down really fast, so if you're in no rush, don't get anything here, to be honest. Lots of it will have another reprint, probably. But that's your risk to take. But yeah, another good reprint. You know, they didn't need to do such good reprints. I mean, Red Eyes Dragoon is already in here, right? So yeah, Time Thief reprints always nice, especially the Redoer could theoretically be expensive. Some awful, terrible backfiller cards shouldn't be in here, but whatever. Guru, never terrible, I guess. No Material, I know people have been hyping this up. Just get your playsets now that they're cheap-ish. LOL, Destiny Hero Draw Hands, that card was so terrible. Should have been better. Good debit, Konami just give Destiny Hero good support. Dominance, I mean, if you're ever interested in playing Destiny Heroes in some form, or heroes in general, just get this, it might become playable in the future. Generic Seed, you know, it's never terrible. Play it in hero variants, so that's definitely good. Avramax, very solid reprint, I know it was somewhat pricey, not the most expensive card either, but you know, it had somewhat of a price tag. Silent Mining, staple for Cybers decks. If it's going to be affordable, get your copies now, I think. Fusion Destiny, also nice card to have. The only list I want to see this on is the ban list. Really shouldn't be here. Some of the terrible danger cards nobody runs. Crackdown, by the way, almost missed that. Very good card as well. Some more trash Valkyries, nobody plays this, just throw it in the trash can. The only people that actually play Valkyries are bots. That's something we learned in the recent few days. Cherubini. Cherubini is a very big reprint as well. If you're planning on playing Infernity, get 1 or 2 copies to be safe. Probably just 1 copy is enough, but get your copies of Cherubini. I mean, it's going to be good at 3 axes as long as it exists. I don't want to see them hit this. Memories of Hope, very good card as well, especially the number 1 archetype, but it might become better in the future as well. This might not be the only use, so it's definitely worth considering. Adhara, definitely want 3 copies of that laying around at all times. Which of these bounces? Yeah, this one does. So you want 3 of this as well. It's like the Dino Wrestler, Prankatops. Basically, you summon this, go into the Link 1 Tenji, then banish it from the grave to bounce a card. Very solid. Golem Aruru, if you run any type of spellcaster deck, you want this card. If you play Fortune Ladies, Fortune Fairies, Witchcraft, or whatever spellcaster deck, you probably want at least a copy of this, so it's never bad to have either. Gizmek, also solid card. I mean, it's a rank 4, and that can go wrong there. Some of the Tenji stuff, Wind Charmer, not bad either. Appaloosa, okay, it's already confirmed for maximum gold, so I'm surprised to see it here. Why Konami, actually? That's very weird. I mean, you're printing it in maximum gold already, and you're printing it here. Huh, interesting. See anything interesting here? So far, not really. I mean, yeah, there's some great cards in here, but in general, last few sets were terrible, so... In general, if you're going to be pulling this product, you're going to see a lot of awful cards, so once again, buy singles. Barricade Blocker, definitely a great link to have. If you play FAs, this is nice. With the upcoming structure deck, you definitely want copies of this. The deck will probably be somewhat relevant. I've seen some players with it. I don't like the deck, but you know, it's popular, so... Unchained, I know this Coder has been showing them off a lot, and they seem to have potential, so... If they aren't too expensive, get your Unchained cards from here. Ciphered, okay, that's a lot of good reprints so far, actually. Then again, they're over, like... How many cards were there in the set? Like 260, so the chance of actually seeing the good cards is going to be low, but still. Ciphered definitely needed a reprint. Nice for Lightsworn. And of course other decks as well. Okay, one of the Infinity Tracks. Kismekiada, definitely not a bad card to have either. I know this card saw some hype for some useless beast deck that nobody plays with ugly art. But in general, it's a nice card to have. There, like Speedroids can, for example, use it. Not a bad card to have, especially if it's cheap. Just order it with your bulk, you know. Definitely not a bad level 8 synchro to have either. This card is decent when going second, even outside of Tenji. Gallant Granite, I think we have seen use for this card by now already too. Some Unchained links, yeah, get Unchained cards. Especially Abomination is a good generic link 4, actually used in Infernity before. It has some nice usages, and it's a cheap link 4, it's always nice to have those. Whoa, even IP Masquerena, huh? They really are going all in this set. Now, I think this will be a secret, so the card text definitely isn't representative of what the card will be within the set, which is a shame. You know, I've been thinking, we got the reveals like 1 or 2 days ago of like the 3 new cards. Why not tease a few of these reprints in the video, Konami? Oh well. Some more Unchained stuff, definitely get your Unchained stuff once again. Don't say I didn't warn you. Yeah, lots of Unchained reprints, it should probably be like everything. Let's see, lots of useless cards. Striker Dragon, definitely a big card you want. This has seen some play as well. Okay, the Infinity Track reprints in here, so Infinity Chasers in here. Definitely get playset of both of these. These have potential. The rest of Infinity Track's pretty bad if you ask me. Maybe get some Trenchers as well. And some of the extra deck cards, but... Yeah, getting an Infinity Track core could be a good investment for the long term, but that's up to you. Just saying. Witchcrafter, definitely cheap budget control deck, especially with pre-existing reprints already in the game. If looking for a good, I mean, it's an underrated control deck. Get these, just never get Edel. You don't play Edel. Edel is bad. But besides that, you probably want all the cards. Evil Eye, yeah, I don't like them. I think they're pretty terrible, but you know, it's also possibly a cheap core if the price is low enough. Yeah. And then we have the Red Eyes Dark Cocoon. So in general, some good reprints, but the majority of these cards definitely are trash. Don't know if we can easily count them. Well, they probably have like a count on the website somewhere, with like how many cards are in here. Yeah, whatever, I'm not gonna bother, I think. Yeah, it's not worth it. But just know there's a lot of cards in this set. Like really a lot of them. Chances of getting any chase card in here will be probably pretty low. Combine that with the fact there's no promo cards and stuff, yeah. Don't invest in this set, just get singles. Find somebody that does bulk of them and just order them from there. If you want to get physical cards in the first place, I mean, I don't want to read a bringer of bad news, but trust me, Corona isn't going away next week or something, so. Large scale Yu-Gi-Oh! Play won't be returning for a while, so don't invest too much money in new cards. By the time we might be returning to the physical game, we might have another reprint set or two with more reprints. So basically, if you see any of those good cards I mentioned for a low price, yeah, you might get them, but don't overinvest. Something like Pot of Extra Ravages especially will be in a structure deck in the future. Not sure which one it will be, but it's just a matter of time. Then it will only be a few cents, and if you pay like $20 for it, you will feel scammed because besides a few locals here and there, there's no events. So in general, if you ask me, this is a terrible product to invest in outside of singles. Get your Witchcrafter core, get your Unchained core if you're a smart player. If you're not, hey, don't blame me. Might make some videos on Evil Eye, Witchcrafter and stuff, since I have reprints now. I don't know yet, I don't have concrete plans. But in general, definitely probably the worst thing we have ever gotten, simply due to no promos and short prints obviously being there. And the actual contents of the tin, there are a few good cards. But we also need to realize there's a bad list coming up, and we don't know if anything here will get it. It's a very risky tin, don't even buy a single one, if you ask me. But your money to waste. Anyways, that's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time. Had to see you signing out.